Blindfolded, Barracky Beats walks in. Lights are flashing, blinking there on top of the barrier stalls, and we're ready to run. Standing, he holds them. Gates go back, away and racing. Diablerie and also Dark Royalty very tardily into stride. Barracky Beats got out of the gates, but Nelson's Flight has dazzling speed, and from the outside he quickly whips over, takes control and leads My Greek Boy Harry Thomas. In behind them came Candlelight Star, going forward Taxigano, and Barracky Beats pulling up their midfield. 2 lengths behind them when they'd settle down Point, followed by Past the Hat. Dark Royalty is well back in the field, and last of all settling down Diablerie. They go by the 900. Nelson's Flight in control, takes a bit of a breather now from Harry Thomas. My Greek Boy getting up onto the bridle for Hall, down on the inside but perfectly placed. 1.5 lengths to Taxigano. Heeled along then is the grey Candlelight Star. Barracky Beats midfield. 1.5 lengths to Point at the 600. Then Past the Hat. Diablerie is next, and Dark Royalty had dropped out to last before the home bend. Nearing the 450, and Nelson's Flight doing it easily. Comes around the corner in front of Harry Thomas. Hall is trying to kick up My Greek Boy down on the inside, but he's got nowhere to go right for the time being. Taxigano to the outside, runs on. Candlelight Star further back. Barracky Beats, still no run. My Greek Boy. Taxigano hit the front with 150 to travel though. It's Taxigano. He lets down, he boots away. Barracky Beats. Now My Greek Boy gets into the clear, but Taxigano ridden right out, wins it from Barracky Beats. The luckless My Greek Boy. Candlelight Star 4th, and 5th Harry Thomas. Nelson's Flight compounded. Diablerie next home. Back there as well, Past the Hat, followed by Point, and Dark Royalty. A disappointing return, 5 lengths behind them last. Taxigano wins the last of the day. Number 10, Daniel Stake, trained by Fred Kersley to give the Kersley stable there the second leg of a double this afternoon. 10:32.60 Taxigano. He got rolling at the right time there, Stake putting him into the race. Nelson's Flight coming back to the My Greek Boy, getting held up badly at a vital stage with Barracky Beats pulled to the outside, making his move. Candlelight Star was off the bridle and just not really travelling all that well into the corner in 1:23.75, and Taxigano, a last start winner, has repeated the dose. Number 10 by Regano, raced by Dr. Rod Luca Telich, Dr. M. Sturgeon, Ms. S. Rickson, S.M. Ursig, J. Featherby, and ridden to victory by Daniel Stake. Taxigano with its 4th win now in 16 runs over 7 Barracky Beats by So Secret. Ryan Hill for Jim Taylor. My Greek Boy unlucky there. Hall wanted to get out, he couldn't do so, and Taxigano was off and gone by the time Hall was able to get around heels into the clear, and he made up good ground late in proceedings. It's 10-7-3-2. The officials there after the running of race 8 on the card. Okay, as we see the lengthening shadows, hidden away down there in them is Gareth Hall. Let's take you back to the winners' enclosure after the last of the day, and it proved to be the second leg of a training double for the Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's had a great day. In fact, he's had a pretty handy last couple of days. Fred Kersley and Taxigano, too strong. Defeats Brittany. Can you believe it? Barracky Beats down the outside.
Well, look, he just looked so relaxed before the race. He was so quiet going out to the gates. He was just like a kid's pony. But just couldn't quite get there in the end, but he was enormous in the run home. Really happy with him.
My Greek Boy was pretty good too, back in 3rd, and Candlelight Star had its opportunity back in 4th. But Taxigano, Fred, as you pointed out, he could win this race, just needed a bit of stake magic. He got that, and he stepped up in class and won nicely.
Yeah, pretty good win actually, and a good ride. I thought early might have been caught 3 deep, but he slotted in beautifully, got a good trip, done the job.
That's a really good sign for a horse stepping up in class and then just powering to the line like that.
Yeah. Look, he's always been a promising horse. He's in good order at the minute, and let's hope he can go on with it. And
you got a bit of a leeway, you would imagine, to go up in trip if you need to?
Yeah, I think we're looking forward to taking him out a little further. You know, but he's pretty comfortable where he is, so always those options to get out a little further.
Pretty handy Easter now.
Yeah, it makes it a lot better.
The Italian will taste better tonight, Fred.
I'll be probably fish and chips, mate, but never mind. I'll be watching the footy.
Well done, Fred.
Thank you.
There we go. There's the Hall of Fame. Always great to catch up with Fred Kersley. And Taxigano, too strong. And I've got a lot of time. I rate Daniel Stake. I think he's definitely in our top bracket of riders, and he just proved that, Brittany, once again with a beautiful ride.
Yes, he did. I think it's quite a handy horse too. As you mentioned, it was up in class, but I think it's a horse that we'll see win more races in this sort of class.
Yeah, and Barrackey Beats was really good back in second. Maybe get on next start.
You know what he's like. He's a hard one to bet on, but I must say, usually he's a horse that doesn't try when he's in the field. He needs to be out and leading to put in his best efforts, but we're really happy, and the connections are pretty much celebrating like we've won, because it's always a victory in itself when he gets out of the gates cleanly.
Outside the top three, I thought My Greek Boy was okay.
Oh, so unlucky on the corner.
Didn't have the best of luck.
Couldn't quite get out, but otherwise I think My Greek Boy probably would have gone closer.
Yeah, and Candlelight Star thought he had his opportunity. He was off the bit a long way for home, and then he picked the bit back up, and then he hit the line okay to finish fourth. And he was held up a little bit as well. But Daniel Stake, he's in form at the moment. Brittany's about to catch up with D Stake here after that particular victory there with Taxigano.
We'll have a chat with Daniel Stake as he jumps off the scales. A nice win with Taxigano. Talk us through the run.
I was very pleased with where I landed. I drew close to the outside barrier, and the horses drawn either side of me were going to go forward, and I thought if I can begin well enough, I'd like to slide forward with them.
Now, going further in distance, do you think that will be suitable?
His last two wins have been over 1,400 metres, and they've been strong wins. I thought he stepped up today and went to another level, so 1,600's not beyond him.
Certainly a horse with a bit of ability.
Yeah, he has. He's building quite a strong record.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
One under Daniel Stake after taking out the last with Taxigano, and that wraps up our coverage here on Sky Thoroughbred Central. It's been a really good day racing once again, highlighted by the Natasha Stakes, I think, with Fryer Fox. She was so good, Brittany, to take out that particular race.
She really was. Looking forward to the Oaks now, because she has just cemented herself as a firm favourite.
Yeah, she's at $3.80 now, and I imagine if she gets there for the Oaks, that she'll be a little bit short of Mark Warwood, and you never know. Maybe she's probably nearly the best three-year-old that I've seen this time in. They could push on for the Derby.
Wouldn't see it off track. I'm back in her. I can't believe she's $3.80. We see the boys go around over 2,200 metres next week in the Mel Vista, so we'll see if they stay the trip, but she was uber impressive today.
And well done to, well, Red Aura just went down again, but the winner of that race, Falcon Crest, deserved that victory. He was close up behind Red Aura in that Bunbury Stakes, and today he just out-toughed Red Aura over the 1,500.
They've taken it in turns, haven't they? And it was interesting to watch the connections. Obviously, the Red Aura boys all wear their red jackets. They're ex-Aquinas boys who have all gone in. Back at a school reunion, they decided to get shares in this galloper, and you could see their faces when they were trying to see in that photo finish, but Falcon Crest too.
And just some news before we let you go. Driftstar still, I think, might be in the Karrakatta, but we'll get an update there with Simon Miller throughout the week. Also, Cetro is heading towards the Karrakatta. The owners confirmed that over the last 24 hours, and Showcase, according to the Williams team, simply didn't stay. A lot of popular fans there for Brittany Taylor up in the grandstand. She is looking beautiful, and I agree with you, boys. A few whistles there, so we better get going. Mark, I appreciate your help over the last couple of days. It's been terrific days racing here at Ascot.
Yeah, yesterday was sensational. The racing today was good as well.
We might need security to lead you out today, Brittany. Thanks for your company.
A few of their boys enjoying their Easter weekend, I think.
And I'll be back at Albany tomorrow. With a lot uglier, Scotty Embry. He'll be joining us there for their Cup Day. On behalf of the team, thanks for your company. And Benny Way, it's back to you.